Howdy all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Cheating zombies spawning in before I'm ready. Oh man. The character's cracking the living daylights out of these zombies today. What is up with that? So we got a bit of a choice here today. Do I go into Ashlands or not? Ashlands, I think, have dogs. And so I'm kind of leaning toward this side of the river. But that side of the river might have a city. Although I'm not particularly sure I'm all that ready for a city. And it might be better just to cut across the other way. Oh yeah, Ashlands there might have cops too. And I don't know that I'm ready to... Oh, 2 hits! You are on fire! What is going on? Beat the living crap out of those zombies. Alright, which way is our direction? Our direction is through Ashland. Man. I call it Ashland because it's all burnt up. Throw it on a bedroll here. And head into Ashland, I guess, since it is... Oop. It is the direction which I intend to head, so... So I guess... Oh, I thought it was hitting me. There. Alright. That'll lock us into place. I should probably clean out these last couple zombies here, though, before we get too far away from here. Won't do me good to spawn into a middle bunch of zombies if I don't have any supplies. That cicada noise startled me. Cicada. I do not know why I say cicada. I know it's cicada. So, just got done watching Big Hero 6 again. Love that movie. Not everybody had seen it, and so they rented it this afternoon. Well, this afternoon. It's after 9 p.m. at night at this point, so... we started about 7, but there's like... I don't know. I sit down, I watch a movie. But... There were like, what? 4 adults and a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old trying to watch the same movie. And if it wasn't the 4-year-old or the 1.5-year-old, it was one of the other adults having to pause the movie, saying, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, make sure the kids go to the bathroom, let the kid wander off and get into something so they have to run after the kid. So yeah, watching movies with them takes forever. But that's alright. It was a good movie. I still really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, it really is an excellent movie. It's got a lot of good storytelling in it. There's some character deaths and all sorts of stuff in there that you wouldn't expect from a kids' cartoon. Twists and revenge and try to kill people at one point. It's pretty good. I also today managed to watch the last 2 episodes of 12 Monkeys. So Friday night's 12 Monkeys and last week's 12 Monkeys. And am I headed the right direction? Yeah. And so that was really good. 3 weeks ago, at the end of 12 Monkeys, Cole came through the portal, and the whole facility had been taken over by the West 7? I think that's the name of the group, the West 7. And so at the start of this episode, you know, he found the doctor who runs the whole thing, and talked to her about what was going on, and she didn't know who he was, and so he had to convince her that he was actually a time traveler, and so he got her to look at his blood under a microscope, and so she could see his cells were phasing in and out of time from whatever it is that she does to him. And so then she believed him, and so then they had conducted the same experiment, but the timeline was changed, and so when they looked through their records, they found out that Cassie, who's the woman that helps him in the past, had been executed after 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago now, I think 3 weeks ago. 3 or 4 weeks ago, I don't remember which episode it was, where, oh, we can find a road, we'll have to follow the road now, where they made it into the night room, which is where the virus was supposed to be. And so when she was executed, that changed their timeline, because they've changed the timeline just by doing what they've done. Like they've burned up the original sample, and I'm pretty sure at this point that the original sample is one of the time travelers, and because Cole isn't the first one that's been sent back, and so I'm pretty sure that the original virus came from the future, and then someone called the Witness. Oh, looks like there's a road right here that goes the direction I want to go. Someone called the Witness is existing in the past, and I'm pretty sure he or she must be also one of the time travelers. In fact, I would almost bet that it's the main scientist's husband or whatever. Whoever it is, it's going to be deeply connected to the scientist who sends Cole back, because they call him the Witness, so obviously he witnessed the plague or witnessed the future because he's from the future. And so Cole then goes, and they have to talk to the leader of the West 7, and it turns out that it's his buddy, not the actual leader of the West 7, and apparently in their timeline, because Cassie didn't make a phone call, they didn't recognize Cole's name, and so they beat Cole to death when him and his buddy tried to sneak into the facility at the beginning. And so so the buddy went back and killed the leader of the West 7 and took over, and then they took over the facility, and they only have enough power left to send him back one more time. And so they do, and so he goes and gets Cole goes and gets her ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance, I can't remember what he is at this point, and he helps him, and they got a really cool spot in there where the guy shoots Cole, but not the one he's talking to. Cole's in the same spot at the same time, and so when the guy is shooting to free Cassie from the tall man, he's not really good with guns, and so he shoots accidentally shoots Cole, and so then Cole, you know, has a little time update, and so he gets a bullet wound in his arm, in his shoulder actually, and so that was pretty funny. Well, not funny, but pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, so they eventually track down Cassie, but they have fed her some concoction, and the name of the episode is Trees of Red, I think. And so they put her in a hypnotic state, I think, and they just keep saying over and over again the trees are red, the grass is tall, the rain has just finished and washed away most of the blood. You see a house that you recognize. You've been there before. The house is made of fir and cedar. I don't know if any of that means anything to the show, but I want to say we've seen the house before. In one of the earlier episodes, Cassie and Cole were there, or I am remembering something from another show where they went to a similar house. But I want to say Cassie and Cole were there once in the show, and I could be wrong. And so they, I don't know, they got her free though. And then in the second episode that I watched today, when Cole was talking to the scientist in the alternate timeline, she told him, because they believe that the 12 monkeys released the virus, and they released it in 2016. And so in the alternate future, where he was at in the previous episode, they told him that it was Operation Troy. Oh, we have moved into a new section. And Operation Troy happened in 2015. And so that one did some more time travel trickiness, and they sent Cole away, and Cole said he'd be back in a week, and they had to find all the information they could on Operation Troy. And then Cassie gets a phone call from Cole because Operation Troy is already underway, and so he has traveled back to just after he left. Only now he's in Chechnya, because that's where it's all going down. It was pretty awesome. You know, he gets the virus. He's been exposed to the virus, although he's immune to it. What it was, there was a what's it called? There was a guy who was selling American secrets, and he had a lot of them, and so the Americans wanted to stop him, only it was in Russian territory, and so they couldn't bomb Russia because they didn't want to start World War III, and so they came up with a new plan, and so they got some of their undercover people to agree to purchase some of the secrets from this guy, and when they brought him his money, the where'd that bee go? The case contained. Oh, ooh, I thought we crashed there for a second. The case actually contained the virus, and they were using a weaponized form of the virus, which is where the virus started now, to kill this guy, because it was so virulent that it was supposed to kill everybody off before anybody could get to them. And so it killed them off in a matter of, I don't know, minutes. Not minutes maybe, but half hour, or something like that. And so Cole was there because he got the case, and then they captured Cole. Cole had been told to use bleach to destroy the virus, but he couldn't find bleach anywhere in Chechnya. It didn't help that he doesn't speak the language. And, oh no, we've got a city maybe coming up here on the left. Leave me alone. Okay, I need... Oh, crap. I need to repair my club here. Seriously? There was like nobody here, and now... Whoa, you cheaters. See that little bit of brush there save that guy? Oh, it hurt me good too. Maybe I can use a bandage to do some healing up here. But so Cole got shot in the leg because the hacker guy, he believed him, and so he wasn't gonna let the guys leave with the virus, and so they had a little gun battle, and Cole got shot in the leg, so he couldn't run, and they needed Cole to stay there because Cole, they could tie into Cole's signal and use Cole to guide the predator, or not predator, the oh, I didn't expect him to duck down and explode. The drone, the predator drone, yeah, it is called a predator. Sorry, I was concentrating so hard on not dying to these zombies. And so they, Cole told them that when he came to them a week later, they would have to stick to the script and not tell him that he was about to die. And to send him in with the same knowledge they got sent in with the first time, because they couldn't afford to change anything because they had stopped the virus, and they couldn't let the virus... Oh. Come on, game. It's getting really laggy. I need to get out of here. This is too dangerous for me at the moment. I need to get out and repair and heal up a little bit. It is no joke trying to get in those cities. I think maybe I need to come back with guns. Club just isn't doing it for me. Oh, I thought there were like actual trees over here. Here. Let's get some pain pills into you. Come on. And we'll get a little more tea into you. Oh crap, there's a cop. This place is horrible. And, you know, so they blew him up. And then he shows up a week later in his, you know, week earlier form. And they give him the information and send him on to his death. But there's another episode next week, so obviously that's not the final episode. I didn't check, I guess, to see if it was a repeat or not. But I'm gonna guess that's not the final episode. Oh crap. Oh, that was close. Oh, seriously? Is that the same city or another city? We're not getting away from this stuff. Yeah, I don't have the oomph to fight my way in here. Oh man, you know what? Leave me alone for a second, will you? I'm working on something. You're not being helpful. My mouse wasn't being helpful there. It wouldn't let me pull my my club off of there. I figured I better repair it since 4 ingots is so expensive. But yeah. And then tonight, of course, is the new episode of The Walking Dead. It's actually on right now. I don't like to watch things when I can't skip the commercials, so. Shut up, B. Oh, man. I don't like that they've done all the bees in with all this. I liked it better when they were in their own kind of biome. I really would like to get into that city, but that's not happening. There's just too many zombies. Remember the apartment buildings? Those were kind of horrible to work your way through too. Do I have a hat? I don't have a hat. I better take that hat. Check my bald head. Because, even though I selected a bald head as a man, I want it with a bald head as a woman. I think I heard growling. Yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Really? I think there might have been... Oh, 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 oh. Quick, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. Quick. Bandage it up. Stop the bleeding. Run for your life. This is horrible. There's so many zombies in this stupid ash wasteland here. Whoa. This isn't even the ash wasteland. This is just wasteland. With green spots that look to me like they should be radioactive. Wasn't there radioactivity in this? Like originally when you got the edges of the map, when you use the, however you pronounce it, map, and weren't there like radioactive craters in some of the cities? Oh, seriously? I'm traveling from wasteland to wasteland here? Okay, this sucks. Let's follow the river, and look at my health! What's up with my health? Why is it so full? Weird. I'm not gonna complain. It's just a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the river. The river is at least semi-safe, I think. Try to make it someplace where it's safe. I'm gonna have to stop and do some supply runs for water and stuff here pretty quick. All this running's making me thirsty. Man, look at my stats. They're like full. This is awesome. This is the first time I've ever managed to get my stats up. Must have been all that healing stuff I kept taking. It's really funny because there's animal noises because we're on the river. And the river is a different biome than over here, which is windy. Animal noises. No animal noises. Animal noises. Wind noises. Yeah, I know. I've been running a while here. And yeah, I haven't watched any Helix. I find I'm having trouble getting into it because I watched the first season of Helix, and the second season of Helix is so different from the first one. It's like a whole new show. And I honestly find myself not caring about the cult. I'm sure it's got something to do with the virus from the first one, but I totally thought that boulder was moving again. Did you see that thing with all its shadow? I thought it was a giant snail for a second. I play a lot of RPGs. You fight giant snails sometimes. Alright. Let's get to something I can handle. Something with low amounts of zombie populations. Some nice, serene lakes. I don't have a boat. Better grab some goldenrod too while I'm at it. Start stocking up for another round of supplies here. Gotta grab the cotton so I can build a new bedroll. I'm gonna go out here on the edge of this cliff, I think, and plop down a bedroll. That's my plan. And then we can call it a day. Oh, nice. I love when you one-shot the zombies, man. Or lady. Girl. Oh, and it's even near the road. Beautiful. And I totally am glad you one-shot that because we got way too close. Spider zombie. Spider zombie. Spider zombie. I don't think there's a song for spider zombies. Sorry. Put my bedroll down right here on nice lakeside. Just gets locked into place so things are alright. Okay. You know, I'm curious as to what made that first bag explode. Remember I put down that one bag and it just obliterated? It hasn't happened since. And I would have thought it was like grass or something, but it didn't seem to have any problem going down there. It's bizarre. Alright, well, obviously I'm not strong enough for the cities yet. I wanted to get in there and see if we could take one. I couldn't even get close to it. There's just so many zombies. I'm definitely going to need a lot of shotgun shells, I think. Or I'm really going to have to figure out how to fight zombies. One of those two things. Something is missing from my repertoire. I could use some better armor too. All I've got are iron boots. It'd be nice if I could get my hands on, I don't know, some iron chest piece. Iron pants. I think both of those would be nice. I need some rocks here to make a... Oh, that's iron. Where's the rocks? Right here, 11. Sweet. make a, what's it called? I can't even think. Cooking fire. Oof, I just about ran off the edge. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here. So click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.